Here's a quick look through the next few days then, and Friday just marks the change as a warm front begins to edge down from the northwest. Essentially, all terrain is remaining frozen and close to freezing across most of the mountains all the way through the day on Friday, but a gradual thaw starting to take place on western and northwestern coastal mountains in Scotland. The coldest area, in fact, is across England and Wales through the day, where you've got coldest temperatures -3, -4 on the highest tops. Into the weekend, and a bit of a mess really, but not a great deal happening. We've got a weak warm front then, which will have sunk southwards across the country with some murky skies, low cloud, bits and pieces of drizzle, but not much else on it. Another frontal zone lies to the north of Scotland, which may just start to organise some rain or some sleet or maybe some wet snow on the higher tops in Scotland. Freezing levels generally above the summits, although the higher terrain remaining frozen and thawing only slowly, with temperatures barely lifting above freezing point, even on the higher Munros. Not a great deal of change of temperature with height. Winds then at their strongest in the far north of Scotland, otherwise fairly light. You may well get some cloud breaks come through, and where the cloud does break up, visibility will improve markedly through the course of the day. Still fairly cloudy skies into Sunday. A lot will just depend exactly where this weak frontal zone will lie. It looks like it's across Wales and maybe just into western Scotland, giving some murky conditions, outbreaks of drizzly rain. But across many northern and eastern districts, across the Pennines, eastern side of the Highlands, a bright picture with a dry story throughout. The wind's relatively light, although northern Scotland again, just as the air circulates around the high, just getting the strongest of the winds. It doesn't seem to be a great deal changing into Monday. Temperatures milder than they have been recently, a slow thaw continuing, temperatures near or just above freezing on most mountains, some bits of drizzly rain coming into the west, highest cloud bases away toward the east. And with much uncertainty still towards Tuesday, the idea is that a front is going to be somewhere around Scotland, maybe as far north as this, but some hints could be that this front is actually much further south. And if it is, then it starts to usher in colder northerly winds, which look to be the theme of things as next week goes on, and perhaps turning stormy as well at times, with some snow coming back down to increasingly low levels. So we'll keep a close eye on that as we go forwards. Full details then for your mountain regions on our website.